Well, my heart goes out to the Michigan State family. We pray for the Michigan State community, but more importantly, we pray for the families that's going through the tough times right now. My condolences, and I share this not only with myself, but my family, the Michigan basketball team and staff, as well as the Michigan community. It's nothing about the sport anymore. It's about the entire state pulling together when we know that one of us is going through some tough times. And so we put the sport aside, put the rivalry aside, and this is where we all band together to support one another.
Powerful words and images to match. It was a rough, emotional week for everyone in the state of Michigan, but especially the MSU Spartan community. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Inside Michigan Basketball, presented by Meyer. You know, Joanne framed it perfectly there. At times like this, sport is put in perspective. But he also said these are two competitive teams, and when they took the floor, he said that's exactly what they would do, compete. The Wolverines trying to earn a season split against MSU after falling at the Breslin back in early January. Doug McDaniel came out smoking hot. He notched the team's first 7 points, including this swipe and score.
McDaniel then poked it away momentarily. He fleeces Walker. He's all alone, works in, lays it up, and it goes!
Doug with a team-high 18. The Spartans pushing the pace here. A.J. Hogard alley-oop to Malik Hall. There were 8 lead changes in the first half. Kobe Buffkin, coming off a 21-point game, explodes baseline and hits the floater. Joey Hauser dialed in early for MSU, hitting a left wing 3. The Spartans led it by 6. Here's Buffkin again. He launches from the top side. The Wolverines down 36-33 at the break. Second half, McDaniel, great look for Hunter Dickinson, who delivers the two-handed slam. Stay with me on this one. Dickinson can't finish inside. He gets 3 more cracks at it on the putbacks. The hoop has a lid until Jet Howard swoops in.
Michigan with its 6th chance layup. No, tapped it up and in! And a foul for Jet Howard!
Jet would leave the game moments later with a leg injury and 14 minutes to play. The Spartans pushing after a turnover. Jaden Akins has one thought in mind. The lefty goes coast to coast and jams it down. Will Cheddar made his 2nd career start. Watch him here go baseline and score 2 for the Maize and Blue. State surged ahead by 6, but Michigan responds with 6 straight to tie it. Hunter cross-court pass to Joey Baker, who fills it up from distance. Tied at 67, Dickinson delivers the move of the night.
Turns with 5, goes to work, spinning with 3, lays it up and in, over Malik Hall. No panic in the big fella. 69-67 Michigan.
Moments later, Dickinson to Terrace Reed Jr., the freshman with the bucket and the Band-Aid. He had a huge game. You'll hear from him later on. But Tyson Walker doesn't let the lead linger. He fills one from the long line, and we're tied at 72 with 2:29 to go. An offensive rebound kept the next possession alive. Then with the shot clock winding down, Buffkin drills a tough 3.
Shot clock at 5. Buffkin, step back, fade away 3. Bingo! Come on!
Kobe finished with 17. Less than a minute later, Hunter splashes home a deep ball. He scored 14. One of 6 players in double digits. Michigan closes the game on a 12-0 run, knocking off MSU 84-72.
You guys deserve it. You deserve it, man, for real. All the hard work, man, that you guys been, of course, believing in the process. At times, obviously it's been challenging because of some of those close ones that we lost, and it's painful. But you guys didn't lose a close one tonight. No. Yes. Way to stay the course. Way to stay the course, man. All right. Really dig deep. Joey, where are you? Joy, obviously you guys understand, what his injury was like. You know, he wasn't expecting to play today. He came up to my office. I'm actually about to get ready to jump in the shower, and he telling me, yo, man, coach, I'm playing. And that right there, man, obviously, you sacrificed your health to be out there, man. I mean, we appreciate that.
Good shit, Joe.
Toughness, grit. That's what that was. Toughness and grit. You know? And that's who we were tonight. The toughest, the nastiest, the grittiest, and you did it with effort.
A lot of emotions for sure for the state of Michigan and the rest of the country. We were aware of that, and our heart goes out to those victims and the people that are affected in the East Lansing community and everyone else around the country. So we want to send our condolences to those people, and you know, we were thinking about them with a heavy heart, and we knew that it was a unique environment heading into tonight. So you know, it was different, but we still had a game to win, and so you know, we gutted it out.
Well, you two teams sure put out an interesting. You guys sure put out an entertaining game there tonight on both ends of the floor. Just talk about this win and what it took to pull this one out.
It took everyone. You know, guys stepped up. T. Reed was phenomenal. You know, he was protecting the rim, making plays. Hunt hit big shots. Cole, everyone made plays. So, you know, I'm just happy we got the win, and it took a whole committee tonight.
When the clock ticked to 0 tonight, what were the emotions you felt?
It was special. I mean, we've had so many close games that we're in the whole time, and we've, you know, fell short so many times, and we decided tonight wasn't going to be another one of those nights, and we just got the job done. And you know, we put in a lot of work. You know, we spend a lot of time, you know, a lot of energy putting in, you know, in practice and, you know, in games, and so when you fall short, it hurts. So tonight was a great feeling for us to get a win in one of those close ones, especially against your state rival.
My mindset going into this game is I owe them one, and you know, I played like it, so I'm thankful for the win for sure.
You guys put 6 guys in double figures. How much easier is basketball? How much more enjoyable is it when everybody's kind of contributing and everybody's spreading the wealth around?
It's definitely more fun, you know. For a player like me, I love to see everybody eat. So when Terry's grabbing boards, Terry's getting N1, that's just, you know, get more fire in my eyes and, you know, make me want to play even harder. So, you know, I definitely enjoy my teammates eat, and I'm glad we got a collective win today.
Much has been made of you guys dropping close games this year, but you guys were able to pull out a game where you were trailing by 6, 8, something like that in the second half. Just how were you guys able to keep it together and pull it together and pull out the win?
I feel like when Jet were down, you know, everybody had a more sense of urgency and you know, a bigger reason to win this game. So I feel like, you know, we had to win this one for our brother, and, you know, we did everything we could. You know, there was 4 minutes left. You know, we have an off day tomorrow, so our mindset was let it all out now. We're gonna feel better tomorrow. So we let it all out, and it paid off, and it showed on the scoreboard.
At the end of the day, you know, it's still Michigan versus Michigan State, rivalry game that we really needed, and just really proud of my guys, the way we stepped up out there.
People have talked so much about the close games you guys have lost this year, and they look like they kind of had a handle on this game in the second half before you guys kind of took it over. Just talk about what you guys did right to seize this one.
Yeah, no, when they went up 8, you know, we were kind of, you know, trying to get our momentum back. We really dug in on the defensive end. I think we had a couple of big stops, and so just proud of my guys, the way we fought on the defensive end and turned our offense into our defense into offense.
6 players in double figures. Just tell me how much easier it is as a team and how enjoyable it is when everybody's kind of chipping in.
Yeah, man, when everybody's chipping in, it's so fun. And even T. Reed had 8, so he was close. I think it was just a total team effort out there. And that's what you need sometimes, man. It can't be one player. When Jack got hurt, we had guys step up and make huge plays. Joey hit a huge 3, Kobe hit a huge 3, and so guys really stepped up out there.
You mentioned Terrace. What are you seeing in him, not just on game day but in practice, where this is starting to come to the forefront more and more, it seems like?
I mean, I think he's just really growing into his own, really getting adjusted to the game. I think at the first couple games it might have been a little bit too fast for him. He's really slowing down, and he's just really being great, doing what he does best, affecting the game on the defensive end. He's being a huge body, super athletic and block shots, and, great around the rim, and so offensively and defensively. So he's just really grown into his own and just being a star out there for us.
Up next, hear from freshman big man Terrace Reed Jr., who made a big impact against the Spartans. And later, we catch up with members of the 2013 Final Four team. Inside Michigan Basketball is brought to you by Meijer. Make savings a slam dunk with Meijer home delivery and pickup. Now let's hear from head coach Joanne Howard, brought to you by Meijer. Make savings a slam dunk with Meijer home delivery and pickup.
I was looking over at Coach Izzo and seeing how emotional he got during the Lift Every Voice and Sing. I started to get a little emotional myself because I understand that it really hit close to home for him and to some of his players. So I agree with them this weekend as far as playing the game. It does help get to the little normalcy and try to take your mind off of what they suffered this week. But overall, I really admire how our players, was very considerate and kind. It doesn't surprise me how people here at the University of Michigan has a big heart and really cares about others.
Doug McDaniel kick-started the Wolverine attack by scoring the team's first 7 points.
Doug was, with his energy on the defensive end and then offensively, he made some tough shots, but he also allowed the game to come to him. And not saying he hasn't before, but when he set the tone the way he did, the guys really rallied behind.
The Wolverines have lost a number of close games this season. They flipped that narrative Saturday thanks to another freshman, Terrace Reed Jr.
Terrace he's scratching the surface. He's just so dialed into, giving life to the group.
Our El Rose Steel Man of the Week is the aforementioned Terrace Reed Jr.
We're cheering on our rivals, but knowing that this is bigger than basketball, and like I said, what happened over there was unacceptable. But like I said, it was pretty cool to be a part of a moment, something special like that. That's going to go down in history, and that knowing this team is a part of it is pretty special.
Something else that was pretty special was your performance tonight. 8 points, 10 rebounds. You had 3 buckets inside, including 2 and 1s late in this game. What enabled you to become such a factor offensively in this one?
I mean, it should have been a double-double. Even though I've been working on my free throws, they got a lot better, but it's unacceptable what I did at the free throw line. But knowing that I did improve drastically, but like I said, I have to improve in those free throw line. That's an easy double-double for me. But offensively, I've been getting more comfortable playing off Hunt, playing with the team, and it's pretty fun to go out there and get a dub like that one.
Terrence Williams was out with a knee injury, so Will Cheddar made his first college start. Early on, Michigan gets the turnover. Doug McDaniel, the quick hands. Jet Howard takes it all the way for the bucket. Here's Cheddar working the high-low with Hunter Dickinson. Big Hunt tips in his own miss. Next trip, check out this hoop from Kobe Buffkin.
Up fake Buffkin, takes it strong, goes for the tomahawk jam, and stuffs it down.
And then Buffkin kicks to Jet for a right wing 3. His only triple of the night, however. There were 11 lead changes in a crazy first half. Wisconsin takes it back after a baseline slam from Connor Asigian. Then off the screen, Asigian nails a deep ball. The Badgers led it by 7. But Michigan closed the half, hitting 5 consecutive shots.
He'll spin inside, split 2, leads and scores. Will Cheddar's been great in his first collegiate start.
Will Cheddar spins and wins. Dickinson, who incited and played off the crowd all night, nails a long ball. He finished with 12 and 12. His 26th career double-double. Then it's Buffkin from deep as well, a step-back 3. Michigan up 32-31 at the bathroom break. Second half, Wisconsin hitting the boards for one of its 15 offensive rebounds, this one coming from Jordan Davis. Stephen Kroll posts up and shows incredible patience. He backs it down, backs it down, backs it down, and scores in tight. He put up 11 points and 12 boards. Jet Howard gets free off a curl, goes strong to the bucket, and throws it down. The Wolverines struggled with turnovers for stretches, and Wisconsin took advantage. Kamari McGee with a driving layup. Then Esigian with an impressive move. He scored a game-high 23. The Badgers use a 15-4 run to go up a dozen. But Wisconsin goes cold, and Bufkin brings them back with 7 consecutive points.
Steps back, left point for a three. Bingo, and Michigan's down by 8 with 8:06 left.
Kobe had a team-high 21. A 12-1 run pulls Michigan within 1. But they never regained the lead, despite holding the Badgers without a field goal over the final 10:45. The Wolverines fall on the road 64-59. Welcome back, everyone. There was a very special group of guests at Chrysler on Saturday. The 2013 Wolverines back in town to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of their epic achievement.
We are so honored that the schools recognize us today and to be able to be part of this. And I didn't want it to be part of it where we have such a tragedy happen up at Michigan State.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great time for the two schools to come together and really see what's really important.
It's great to be back. Anytime I get a chance to come back, it brings back all of the memories. And just the 2 years that I was here, it was so much that I remember, but it happened so fast. So just being able to be recognized for such a legendary run that we had, it's not just about me, Coach Beeline. It's not just about Tim. It's about a group of guys that really believed.
In the moment, you don't ever seem to realize how special those times are. And it's these moments together where we can really celebrate and just, reflect on how much fun we had. Just those moments that we shared together on the court, off the court, and how special they were. For me, they were life-changing moments.
Welcome back. The 12th-ranked Michigan women had a Sunday matinee at Chrysler against Nebraska to open their week. Leah Brown led the way with her 5th double-double of the season, 19 points and 11 assists. The Wolverines led it 36-31 at the half. Nebraska took a 6-point lead with 5:04 left in the third, but the Wolverines answered with a 17-7 spurt to close the quarter. Emily Kaiser was next on the score sheet with 15 points. Maddie Nolan and Jordan Hobbs also reached double figures with 13 and 10 respectively. The Wolverines shot 52% on the strength of 42 points in the paint, sweeping the season series from the Cornhuskers with an 80-75 decision. Thursday brought a huge test at second-ranked Indiana. Michigan still playing without the services of injured guard Layla Felia. The Wolverines trailed by as many as 8 in the first, but made a short run to pull within 3 early in the second. Emily Kaiser was the only Michigan player in double digits, putting a dozen in the score sheet. The Hoosiers then built a sizable lead with a 12-0 run, racing out to a 14-point halftime edge. Leah Brown was held to 9 points, breaking a stretch of 11 consecutive games in double figures. IU scored 42 points in the paint, pulling away to win 68-52. The Maize and Blue enter the final week of the regular season 20-6 overall, 10-5 in the Big Ten. When we return, Michigan and Ohio State hockey under sunny skies in downtown Cleveland. Michigan hockey played outdoors Saturday in the face-off on the lake at Cleveland's First Energy Stadium, home of the NFL's Browns. Over 45,000 fans were in attendance. The 4th-ranked Wolverines got goals from Gavin Brindley and Eric Ciccolini, but fell to the number 10 Buckeyes 4-2. It was the program's 9th outdoor game, dropping their record to 4-4-1 all-time in the elements. They'll host Notre Dame next weekend to wrap up the regular season. And that's where we wrap up the show for this week. On the docket for the Wolverines in the days ahead, a very tough road trip to Rutgers on Thursday, and then Sunday, the final home game of the regular season when they complete their season series against Wisconsin. We'll talk about it all next week right here on Inside Michigan Basketball. Inside Michigan Basketball is brought to you by Meijer. Make savings a slam dunk with Meijer Home Delivery and Pickup.